Hello, folks. Welcome to the Gobbler Coaches Show. I'm here with Gobbler head coach Jack Alvarez. Coach, coming off of a tough loss, your first district loss last week against the Giddings Buffaloes, a game that went back and forth, but to our detriment, penalties and turnovers kind of plagued us throughout the game. Talk about the game.
Well, the game, just as far as the game goes, I was really proud of how we fought back. I've seen a lot of teams over the years. They go down 14-0. They don't have a very good chance of coming back. Our kids fought back. A lot of people probably don't even realize this. We didn't run a play for the first 22 plays. They go down, they score. After they scored, they did an onside that, give them credit for coaching too. But anyway, they get the onside kick and they keep the ball away from us. Go down there, it's 14-0. We get the ball back, we take it down, score, and then they turn the ball over. We got in a situation, try to trick play, and we execute it really well. So all of a sudden it's 14-14, get a stop, go down, score. So, we came all the way back, and then second half, it was just kind of a weird situation. They kicked the ball off to us. Ball goes on the ground. They get it. I don't know, about the 20-something yard line. They fumble it back to us the next play. They call a play with Jerry. Jerry runs about 58 yards. Looks like we're fixing to just take control of it, and we go down there and we sputtered. We had seven penalties of procedure penalties, and it wasn't because of delay a game. We did have some problems a couple times getting some plays in, but we never really. That's not what hurt us. I think a lot of it was just nerves and stuff. Once the game got tight, we hadn't really been in a game like that. But the procedural penalties, they had some defensive linemen that were calling snap counts and slapping their hands toward our guys, and the officials finally called it late in the game. But that was very frustrating. Great teams overcome that stuff, so I'm not going to sit here and blame officials. But we needed to be in a game like that. I would have rather won, obviously, because that could have separated us from the competition a little bit. Instead, we're going no other way but the Gobbler way. I guess we just got to fight through it and be tough and, work our way from the little bit of a hole we've dug. So here we go.
Coach, before we get into tonight's opponent, talk a little bit about we're in week 8. Talk about the improvement that this team has made from week 1 to week 8.
I mean, offensively, we are a completely different team. Earlier, we were trying to, we were trying to see what we had at quarterback, and what were the possibilities there, and just the adjustments we've made in the offensive line, and then at quarterback with Jerry Rossett coming in, we knew he'd get the other ball, and he's done a really good job of just taking charge of that and leading us. We're averaging around 400 yards a game in the last, I guess it's 4 games, which is pretty phenomenal. That's a good offense on any year. And like I said, we're still growing. We're still learning. There's still some moves to be made. I can see our best football be playing sometime around Thanksgiving or better, which that's exciting for us, exciting for the kids. We keep telling them, our best days ahead. I also told them after the game that game is not going to be their defining moment. Their defining moment is going to be somewhere else, either way later in the year or somewhere else down the line. We will bounce back. And hopefully we're going to bounce back pretty fast tonight. Defensively, it's a little bit of a roller coaster. A lot of our deal is about matchups, what we match up get best against. We don't match up great against teams like the other night. We would have had to not turn the ball over and score every time we were supposed to score, which we did not do. But, we got enough stops to win the ball game, but they shoved us around a little bit, and that's what, if somebody's patient, I think people can shove us around a little bit. We got a lot of youth on the field, and sometimes you get in a real physical game that's tough on young kids, and that's what we got into the other night. They were a physical ball club, and that hurt us defensively. But like little spready spread teams, I think we played good against the spready spread teams, and and if they had a very seasoned offensive line, but just looking at the overall, I think we're getting better every week. We're getting better in a lot of different spots. So, who knows? Let's ride it.
Yep. Well, Coach, tonight the Navasota Rattlers come to town. They're currently 2-0 in district. Talk a little bit about obviously them and Giddings are leading the district now. talk about what you and your staff and your players are going to see on both sides of the ball from them.
Well, first of all, I'd like to talk about their offense. I think their offense is fairly dynamic. They got a really good running back. He's named Darius Randall. He's very, very explosive. He's a patient runner, and he's got some big offensive linemen to run behind. So I know I said we didn't like big physical games, but this is going to be
fixing to have one tonight.
It's fixing to be one tonight because I'm tell you right now, they got two good running backs. I think Five's the better one. He's a senior. You can tell he's the bell cow. He's the guy that they're going to put the ball in his hands, and they're going to try to beat us with him. The other guy, they have a junior quarterback. He's done a good job as far as maturing as the years. When I saw him early in the year play, and I didn't think much of him, but you can see he's kind of settled down. He's got some confidence running the ball. He don't throw a bad ball, but we're going to have to put some pressure on him, make him uncomfortable. If not, they can hurt us down the field because Navasota does have a tremendous amount of speed and size on offense. On the defensive side of the ball, I think that's where, I do see some weaknesses over there. And, when I look at them, they got a really big nose guard, number 79, Jaquarian Williams. I hope I said that right for his family. Anyway, he's a big old kid. He plays hard in the middle, so that'll be a challenge when you look at our center. He's, 5'6", 200 pounds maybe. So anyway, that'll be a fun matchup to watch through the night. And then probably I think their best overall defensive football player is number 6, Joel Castaneda. I think I nailed that one too. So anyway, he's a good downhill football player, and we're going to have to make sure we take care of him. He plays inside and outside linebacker. Everywhere else, I think we match up pretty good. They have some speed in the secondary, and I do think if we can get second level, and you'll hear me say that probably on other shows, that if we can get into the second level, I'm very confident we're going to have a good night.
You may have mentioned it. I didn't catch it. What type of offense do they run?
They're going to be a little bit spready, but they're also going to have some. They use some H-back stuff, which people talk about. It frustrates you sometimes. You put an H-back on the outside of the tackle, that's still a tight end to me. It's a three-surface side. Yeah. So they're going to do some of that kind of stuff, and they'll use. They got a big old kid who does a good job lead blocking and getting edges for them. So, that they're a spread style offense. I don't really compare them to us. I think we do a little bit more as far as sometimes we're three-surface, sometimes we're four-surface, sometimes we just have a tight end in the game. So
right.
Anyway, it is a little different than what we do, but it is it's close to spread, which is a little better than them getting a tight end in a wing and saying, "Here we come, boys."
Smash mouth,
here we come.
Well, good deal. Well, Coach, talk a little bit about what went on last night in the sub-varsity area.
We had a good night at sub-varsity. Our B team, 7th grade, 8th grade combination team, they won. I was at the game. I can't remember the score. We shut them out. I think it was 16-0 or 24-0. It was something in a zero. I'll have to get that. I know I got to get that right for my statistician. But, and then the 7th grade team won. They're undefeated in district. They won. Well, that was 18-6. 18-6. It was a really, really tough game. Physical game. This was against Belleville, by the way. Belleville's taking the place of Navasota in our district as far as junior high goes. And then our 8th grade, they lost. And I tell you what, I was very impressed with Belleville's size and speed they had. They had 2 offensive linemen look like me and you out there, and they had a running back. I thought, is that Earl Campbell out there? Holy cow, he's a big old kid. But our kids fought really, really hard. It was a good ball game. We lost by 2 scores. I believe that one was 32-18. So anyway, it was a good game. I would sure like to win, but I was very impressed with that. That's one of the better 8th grade teams I've seen this year. And then the freshmen, they won in a tough battle. I think that one was 28-21. You guys have to forgive me on some of these scores. That was a late night last night going all the way to Navasota. And then the JV won 30-8. So good night for the Gobblers overall. Districts this week with cross country Monday, so hopefully we got a district champion, at least one district champion, hopefully coming out of there. She's had a good year so far. And
Brooke Wendell.
Yes, sir, Brooke. And then girls, they got their parent night tonight. We've earned us a playoff spot. I know some things have changed because I think Gonzalez
beat Navarro.
So here we go. What's going to happen? We'll be in the 3rd or 4th spot, and I I think Coach Limley thinks we're going to end up playing Bernie. I think that's what she's thinking as far as sites and everything. Really hadn't been worked out. To me, the sites are very interesting with all the COVID stuff. Like, so whose rules are we following? Are we following their school rules? Is it going to be? Right. I mean, how's all this going to go down? Because some of this stuff's been different from district to district. And I'm not talking about school to school. I'm talking district to district as far as our district of schools versus Barney's district of schools.
Right.
And
our protocol may be different than theirs.
Yes, and then how are you going to control the things they say you have to control as far as knowing who's in the gym and yada yada yada. So I'm kind of interested in that. I really wish that the and if she, hopefully Susan's not listening to me, I'm talking about Dr. Elsa. I mean, I almost wish for this year, I think it would have been better if somehow or another everything would just be home and home all the way because you talk about the regional tournament. You say you make the regional tournament in volleyball or basketball. That's what we don't want in it. Is all those people in one spot from different communities. So you're going like, I don't know how this is going to go.
You're
down.
Bringing everybody together.
Yeah, you're bringing everybody together. So like I say, and then for me, from a football aspect, I would, I don't think there's going to be a last minute bid for any of that to happen. I'm just sorry, folks. So sometimes I go off on a rant. I've had a lot of coffee this morning, but anyway, I think about those things like how are you going to control what you're supposed to control when you got different communities and 6-8 districts that have came up with the rules, and now you're going to have to put them together. So very, very interesting thought. And then so we're going to open up our facilities for 2 outside teams to come and play here.
Right.
That's interesting also. So we'll see what happens.
Well, Coach, good luck tonight against the Navasota Rattlers, who will be coming to town for the third district game of the year. Good luck, Coach.
Well, thank you, sir.
Sealy, they lost to Mejia and Hargrave, and in district they've beaten Smithfield and Grange. The Gobblers come in at evening, well, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome tonight from Gobblers Stadium for tonight's matchup between the Cuero Gobblers and the Navasota Rattlers. The Rattlers come in at 4-2, 2-0 in district. In district, they've beaten Smithfield 23-20 and LaGrange 42-21, who the Gobblers beat 38-27 as a common opponent. Gobblers come in at 3-4, 1-1 in district. This will be the 5th time the Gobblers and Navasota have matched up. The 4 previous games, last one was in 1989, but before that, 72, the Gobblers won 17-10. In 73, they won 49-7. And in 86, they won 8-6. And in 89, the Gobblers lost 6-52. So like I said, this will be the 5th matchup. Our game sponsor tonight is Spinning Top. Located in historic downtown Cuero, the Spinning Top has something for all of your gift, antique, clothing, accessory, and decor needs. With over 20 vendors and affordable prices, you'll be glad you stopped by. The wind is kind of gusted up here. We have a pretty good north wind coming out about 15 miles an hour, it looks like. So that may play a little difference here.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like for you to stand now for our national anthem, performed by the Gobbler Band. It's sung by Miss Caitlin Galindo and Patty Lester. That followed by our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please bow your heads. Dear Heavenly Father, before the players take the field tonight, we want to thank you for allowing us to come together during these difficult times. Thank you to administration, coaches, staff, referees, parents, and the community for giving us the opportunity to participate in a sport that means so much to all of us. Watch over all the players, keeping them safe and injury-free. May they play a fair game and show sportsmanship on and off the field. Please keep everyone safe as they travel home after the game. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
And the invocation was done by Miss Julia Norris. Once again, thank you, ladies. Miss Caitlin Galindo and Annie Lasker for our national anthem and school song, and Miss Julia Norris for our invocation.
And the captains tonight for Cuero are number 6, Kayla Malandrakis. Number 26, Jackson Hardwick. Number 40, Lucas DeBoard. And number 65, Charles Derone. We're all set for the coin toss.
Captains for tonight's game for the visiting Navasota Rattlers, number 3, Aaron Nichols. For the Gobblers,
It looks like Cuero has won the toss and is referred to the second half.
Charles DeRone. 40, Lucas DeBoard. And 26, Jackson Hardwick.
And Navasota will receive from the south end zone. Cuero will be kicking off with the wind. By RNC Insurance, 212 North Esplanade. Stop by and see Rick Carbonell and his staff for all your insurance needs. We're joined tonight by Micah Dyer, Superintendent of Cuero Independent School District. Welcome, Micah.
Good evening, Doc Frails. It's the Doc and Doc show tonight, I guess, until Clay shows up at halftime.
Yeah, Clay just said they just went to the second set only, so he'll be a little late tonight. Set to kick off is Farnett. Fielded at the 25-yard line. A little crease there. Tackle there by DeBoard, about at the 42-yard line.
Joel Castaneda with kickoff return for the...
Joel Castaneda on the return. About a 19-yard return. First and 10 on the 41-yard line.
Ball is spotted at the 41-yard line. First and 10, Navasota.
Quarterback keeper up the middle. Number 4, John Lee on the carry.
With the quarterback keeper and a first down into Gobbler territory.
Number 1.
Who made the tackle there, Mike? How'd you see?
Number 32, Jones.
Little fumble on the snap there, but picked up.
And he's around the end.
And Lee gets down to the 10-yard line.
Another run down near the 10-yard line. First down.
First and 10, or first and goal there at the 10-yard line. Little hurry-up offense here, Micah.
J.D. Nataro on the tackle for the Gobblers.
Nataro on the tackle. Hand off to number 5 up the middle. It's in for the touchdown.
Sorry, Navasota.
Yeah, Malandrakis faded over. He just didn't get there in time to make the tackle before he got into the end zone.
That was Darius Randall on the carry.
.59-yard drive in 55 seconds.
The extra point is good.
And the extra point is good. Makes the score 7-0 with 11 minutes to go. Well, Micah, that didn't take him very long. We'll have to make some adjustments here real quick, like it looks like.
No, we knew we were going to have our hands full with that running back and that quarterback. John, it's we got to figure out a way to contain them all night. And when they make big plays just like they did, they immediately jump up there and try to get you in hurry-up offense so they can catch you off guard again and try to run it right back at you again.
Right, they got that first down right away, and they were off and running.
Miguel Alvarado kicking off for the Rattlers.
Number 88, Miguel Alvarado, is at kickoff. Looks like back deep we got Williams, Ellaby, and probably Varela. Can't see that last number. Little short pooch kick. Ellaby on the reception at about the 35-yard line, taking that at 36. Set up 1st and 10 right there.
Tackled by Aaron Nichols and John Lee.
Yeah, John Tyson's off the bench tonight. He's back for the first time in the last few weeks.
That's good to see him back in the game. To get an extra set of legs back there. Three wide receivers out right, stacked out right. Looks like Jackson Hardwick in the backfield with Rosette. Pitch back to Hardwick down the left, right side. Picks up about 5 yards out to the 41-yard line.
Jackson Hardwick with the carry for the Gobblers.
Nice little block on that right side. Makes it 2nd and 5. Looks like Cuero's going to do a little hurry-up offense themselves now. 2 setbacks. Now one splits out back right. 3 wide receivers stacked again to right. Jackson Hardwick in the backfield. Little flankers. Oh, and looks like it went in.
Yeah, Tyson tried to take off where he actually had it there, John.
Yep. Makes it 3rd and 5.
If he'd have got a hold of it, he had some grass in front of him.
He had a little block in front of him. Yes, he did.
But I know Coach Alvarez talked this week about wanting to hurry up. If you look down there on the sideline, they had some cards made to help. And the last few weeks, at times,
been trying to get those plays in.
At times, quarterbacks struggle a little bit getting the calls off in time, and so we're hoping this will hurry up the process a little bit.
Hardwick on the left side this time. Oh, he got a nice move. Nice tackle there. But it looks like a touchdown saving tackle by number 24.
Yeah, one more block there, John, and he'd have been in the end zone.
Yeah.
27
made the tackle. Nice shoestring tackle by Scott there. He made a very good touchdown saving tackle. Gets us 1st and 10 on their 45-yard line. 2 setbacks. Little play action out to Durham. And pass is complete out to about the 32-yard line, it looks like. 33-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Gobblers there.
Scott knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, the Gobblers lined up in the overload, unbalanced wing there, John, and then he just ran it naked back to the left and threw it to the wide open guy out there in the flat.
Durham has a chance, has opportunity. He has a tendency to get wide open. He makes some good moves out there. Look, inside handoff to Hardwick again. And he gets it down to about the 23, close to a 1st down, maybe a little bit short.
9 yards on that little inside trap play there. Linebacker bailed out looking for Tyson to come around the end, and we handed it off underneath.
Got made 1st down, 1st and 10. 2 back set again. Little inside handoff to Tyson Williams this time. And he picks up about 4 yards down the 19-yard line.
Now, like I said, I know we're trying to go up tempo this week. I know Coach Alvarez all week long had him on the clock, clocking them. Hey, I wanted 5 seconds to get the play in, and I wanted it out of the huddle by 10 seconds. And if you've noticed, we are in hyper mode right now.
Hyper mode, you're absolutely right. We'll pitch back to Williams again. And a little crease there. You can only get about 3 yards out of it, down to the 16-yard line. Brings up 3rd and 3.
44 Santos on the tackle. Ball was at the 16.
Should have a couple of plays here to get those 3 yards, Micah.
Oh, yeah. Even with the wind at our back, John, we're not ready to start kicking field goals yet tonight. Two
wide receivers out right, one out left. Hardwick in the backfield with Rosette. Off the left side, Harwick breaks it. He's in for the touchdown. 16-yard touchdown run. And the Gobblers strike right back.
Yeah, if you've noticed tonight, there's been some gaping holes. Alvarez talked about all week. They were not going to be able to man up to us. And so he was prepared for a track meet tonight. And he told our kids all week, get ready. It's probably going to be the last person who has the ball. So we're going to see a lot of scoring tonight, especially if we stay on this pace. Less than 4 minutes into the game, and we got
what do we got? We got a penalty? Did not see this.
Oh, looks like we got a holding on the edge up top there, John.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit downfield. Looks like a little holding. Moves the ball back to the 17-yard line. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Ball marked the 17-yard line.
Yeah, I didn't see that flag come out, Micah.
Yeah, I think it was the wide receiver up top, because if it's pitched that far down the field, they would have backed him up more than 10 yards.
Right,
so he must have got caught cheating a little ways down the field.
Durham in motion. Pitch back to Hardwick. He's close to the first down. Looks like maybe a couple yards short.
It depends on the spot. That's looking pretty close.
It's getting at the 14, so it's going to be 4th and 1, Micah. Didn't look like much room out there for he got the most that he could out of that play. I think it's 4th and 1. Williams in the backfield. Pitch back to Williams. Got the first down. And he carries several tacklers with him out of bounds about the 5-yard line. Maybe this. Yeah, I think they'll put it on the 5-yard line, Michael. 1st and goal from the 5.
Yeah, Tyson looked like he had plenty. He looked like he had a chance to break it, and the guy just got him by the shirt collar and twisted him down there.
Then the reinforcements came, and looks like they're marking at about the 6-yard line. Yeah, like I say, you pretty much got to score every time you get the ball, Micah. The way it's looking so far. Williams in the backfield again. 2 wide receivers out right. Durham comes in motion. Pitch back, a little pass, shovel pass to Durham, and he's in for the touchdown. 6-yard touchdown pass. I don't see any flags this time, Micah. So
Yeah,
they
ran the GT counter there, and then they ran the ring-back sweep against it, and Durham just caught that pitch from Rosette, jumped over a would-be tackler on the corner, and then just shuffled into the end zone.
Short touchdown pass to Xavier Durham. Bo Fournette with the extra point for the Gobblers.
Fournette set for the extra point. Good snap, good hold. And the kick is good. Makes our score Cuero 7, Navasota 7 with 6:52 to go in the first quarter. Well, good response by the Gobblers there.
Yeah, it's. I believe we're in for a heavyweight fight tonight.
I
But they're not.
right.
They're not filling each other out in the first round. They're swinging for the fences right out of the gate.
And that touchdown is brought to you by Brian Gomez, your State Farm agent. Stop by and holler at Brian or give him a call at 275-9193.
I'll tell you what, Herb Spencer firing him up on the sidelines down there, John. He may be out of breath before the night's over. We keep it up at this
He's getting
pace.
started early, isn't he?
I'm telling you.
All right, Fournette set to kick off again. Little sharp pooch kick again, number 8 on the return of the 25-yard line. And looks like he stopped about 35, 30. Oh, gave him to the 36-yard line. 36.
Number 6 there on the return, John.
Number 6 on the return. Okay, that's the Joe Castaneda, the guy that made the touchdown a while ago, I believe. I couldn't see who made the tackle there. The host of Gobblers it was.
Well, he was in a scrum, and he was trying to pick his way through, and they just collapsed around him. He did have a little bit of a hole, but the wind closed it off pretty quick.
Hold up the middle for number 5. That's Darius Brandel. Picks up about 11 yards out to the 47-yard line. Make it 1st and 10. Tackled there by a host of Gobblers.
1st and 10, Navasota.
Lee on the rollout, going to keep it. Oh, nice tackle there by Rowan. And
Bo Fournette was the first one on the
Rowan was
hit
there.
there.
Yep.
Chuck ended up cleaning him up at the end. Charles Duran.
Yeah, Duran made the.
Duran, excuse me.
Yeah. Makes it 2nd and 10.
And we have our first stop either way on either side of the ball tonight, John.
Exactly.
First no yardage play.
He hands off to Randall again. Oh, look nice.
We stacked him up at the line again.
Yes, only a 1-yard gain that time. Makes it 3rd and 9.
Fournette and Duran coming out of the bottom of the pile again.
A big play early here, Micah. Let's. Two receivers out left, two out right. One man in the backfield with Lee. Lee drops back, a little rush on him, looks slow, nice.
Oh.
And he is sacked by
number 55. Weghorst. Number 20 got him originally and had him twisted around, and then
Weghorst finished him off. Yes, about a 7-yard loss.
That backs him up to the 40 here, 4th and 17.
Looks like Quirrell's calling timeout. Do we not have enough men?
I don't think they gave us time to substitute.
They really didn't give us time to set up there. I mean, immediately Navasota jumps out in their punt formation. The referee's supposed to hold the ball to give us a chance to sub.
So timeout Quirrell, 4:55 to go in the first quarter. Yeah, I believe you're right, Micah. They sure didn't give us any time to substitute in. And
no, usually the official stands there and holds the ball, but
sometimes I think they sit there and hold the ball too long sometimes.
Well, Navasota was immediately ready to jump into punt formation, and they were there.
All right, Ellaby back to receive the punt. And set to punt for Navasota is Victor Torres. Let's see what kind of punt he can get off against his wind. I was surprised they went against the wind to start this half, but that was their option. Good snap.
Get back. Get away from it. Get away from it. Get away from it.
And it takes a good gobbler bounce.
For a 1-yard net punt, John.
Down to the back to the 41-yard line.
Punted it. The ball was on the 40. Got it on the 41 now. On their 41. 1-yard net punt.
And Gobblers take over there, 1st and 10. So good field position for the Gobblers. Set up house there. 1st and 10 on the Navasota 41-yard line. Two-back set again, two receivers out left. We'll hand off to Williams around the left end. Got a little room. Gets about 12 yards down to the 29-yard line. Good hard run there. Good blocking on the left side again.
Well, it's good to see Williams back, John. Like I said, Williams was starting to establish himself as our feature back.
Oh, and then we got a flag again.
He gets dinged up, and so down for the last 2 weeks, we had to go back to running back committee.
Holding on Quirrell, moving the ball back to Navasota's 48-yard line. So blocking, holding downfield again, Micah. Makes it 1st and 17. One back set this time, Williams in the backfield. Two receivers out right. Rosette back to pass. Throws it out to Durham, a little bit behind Durham. Falls incomplete.
Yeah, a little behind Durham, John. I thought he started hearing the footsteps there because those arms got shorter as that Navasota defender got there.
Yeah, number 6 is right there. So 2nd and 18 for the Gobblers. 2nd and 17 for the Gobblers. One back set again. 2 receivers out left, right, 1 out left. Was that back to pass again? A little swing pass out to Hardwick. Makes a little move. 3 defenders there. He gets it down to about the 45-yard line to get 3-yard gain. That'll bring up 3rd and 14.
Near the 45. Be 3rd down for the Gobblers. Aaron Nichols on the tackle along with Joel Castaneda.
Well, if we can get about 10 yards here at least, Micah, I think we might go for it then on 4th down. So let's see what happens.
I definitely think unless we come up with nothing here, we're in 2-down territory, John.
Little fake, he rolling out to the left. Hits Ellaby for about a 2-yard gain. Or 5-yard gain. Take that back, 5-yard gain.
Ball's at the 39-yard line.
And 36-yard gain. That'll bring up 4th and 8 on the 39-yard line of Navasota.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a hesitation by Coach Alvarez here.
Looks like he bring out the punt team.
Huh. Maybe he's playing the wind in his advantage now. Well, you still got it for a little while here in the first quarter.
Yeah,
because they're still going to have to run 2 or 3 plays into this win.
Yeah, 3 minutes left. Hardwick on the punt, nice. Going to be fielded about the little 11-yard line, and he brings it back out to about the 20 or 21-yard line. Navasota takes over 1st down there with 2:48 to go in the first quarter. Well, the defense looked pretty good that last series. Let's see if they can do it again, Micah.
Well, we went touchdown, then we went punt. So let's see what happens here.
Well, those penalties kind of getting us again. Randall in the backfield with Lee. 2 receivers out left, 1 out right. Handoff to Randall off to the right side. Gets out to about the 29-yard line, pick up of 8. Make it 2nd and 2.
DeBoard on the tackle there.
Sean Burton, Zyler Jones on the tackle.
Yeah, that offensive line looks pretty big for Navasota. They got some big boys up there.
Well, week in and week out, we are, which is not atypical for Cuero, but it has been this year.
Right.
We are the undersized line every week, in and out.
Looks like a little motion there.
Left guard looked like
he was ready to pull, wasn't he?
He twitched a little bit there, John. He twitched. He was ready to go.
He was trying to get out there and be sure he got that pulling guard going. That'll make it 2nd and 7. Okay, what's the discussion here? Looks like Navasota's backing up. Long discussion here, Micah, for...
well, I'm telling you, usually you got a flag from the back judge over here, and you've got one from behind their line. Usually if that's thrown...
They're going to call it simulating the snap. I tell you what.
Well, they called encroachment on us.
Well, I didn't see anybody...
Wow.
Nobody came across, Micah.
I saw us move when he moved, John.
Wow. Well, it gives him a 1st down on the 34-yard line.
Offside call gives the Rattlers a 1st down.
I'd like to see a replay on that. And 1st and 10. 2 receivers out left, 1 out right. Randall in the backfield with the lead. Handoff to Randall. Stopped initially. He gets a couple of yards out to the 36-yard line. Bring up 2nd and 8. Looks like we had it pretty well stopped there, Micah.
Yeah, number 58 crawling off the bottom of the pile there, kind of had it sniffed out, and he was getting double-teamed and fought through the double team and still made the play. I think that's Metter.
That's Metter. Yeah, he's back. Yeah, he's back playing again, isn't he? That's good. Good to see him out there.
Yeah, Thomas had surgery for the start of the season. We didn't know if we were going to get him back at all this year. It is good to see him out there playing. I know he started playing some last week and is getting more and more reps as he's working his way back into shape.
Inside handoff again and Randall is loose. Down,
and I don't think we're
nobody's
going
to catch him. And Randall goes all the way in for a 64-yard touchdown run.
There's Randall with the touchdown run for the Rattlers.
Oh, I know Coach Alvarez said before the game he was worried about us being able to contain that guy. He said if we stopped anybody, that was going to be the guy to stop, but he's done that against everybody he's played against this year, John. He's had several big runs in every game he's been.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that Smithfield held him to 23 points. And
well, once again, there is no going to be any gimme games this year.
Nope, this is a tough district.
This district is once again the toughest district in this entire region again.
And the extra point is good, makes it 14-7 with 1:08 left to go in the first quarter. Well, let's see if we can answer back, Micah.
Well, we'll see here. Like I said, it was touchdown,
Yeah.
it was punt, and now it's touchdown. Let's see if we can come back with a touchdown ourselves here. It's kind of like you said, if we stop shooting ourselves with penalties here.
Yeah, that kind of hurt us last week.
Well, last week we wasn't getting the call on the simulated snap count.
Right,
That's
exactly.
holding somebody. That's on us.
That's yeah. Yeah, Coach said they finally called it on the last one, but I'd heard they were giving Giddings warnings all the time about it. They're not calling it. Little pooch kick again. That'll be called fair catch. Has to come up and make the catch. The wind kind of got that one.
The wind just killed that thing. It went over the 40-yard line and then stopped and started coming backwards. Yeah, LB fair catches it and almost has to dive to catch it when he runs out of bounds at the 45.
Yeah, he was sitting about the 25 and started to make the fair catch, and all of a sudden he had to run up and get it at the 35. So Cuero gets 1st and 10 in their own 35-yard line. 2 receivers out right. Williams in the backfield with Rosette. Oh, we got and pass falls incomplete, intended for Durham. We had 2 people in motion.
Yeah, we had a little snafu there, John.
Yeah.
The center snapped the ball while we were looking like we were fixing to shift to a heavy overset.
Right, exactly.
And the center went ahead and snapped the ball on the shift count instead of, I guess, on the snap count.
Yeah, no flag. I mean, we had 2 men in motion at the snap, so it's
yeah, I don't know how we didn't get a procedure penalty there.
Yeah. Make it 2nd and 10. 2 receivers, 2 backs in the backfield, 2 receivers out right. Rosette looking long for Johnson, and it's off. Almost picked off by number 9. Turner had it on his fingertips. Had good coverage on Johnson.
Yeah, LeBron looked like he made his break on the post there and then just kind of slowed up and wasn't expecting the ball to be thrown that deep. But with the wind in his back, Rosette's got a little more zip.
That'll bring up 3rd and 10. Williams in the backfield with Rosette. Roll out to the pass was intended for Jackson off his fingertips.
Flag on the play.
We do have a flag.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
call there looks like he's got an eligible man downfield. I don't know if one of our linemen got a little overzealous and started chasing after the play or what.
And that penalty is declined, brings up 4th and 10. With 44 seconds to go in the first quarter, at least we got the win to give a little punt here again. Hardwick back to punt the ball. Timeout, Navasota.
Timeout called by Navasota.
Yeah, John, we start to get a little momentum, and next thing you know, we get a holding penalty or start to get a little momentum, and the center snaps it early. We just got to
Yep, keep shooting ourselves in the foot all the time.
Just got to slow down and run the plays as they're called.
Back deep to receive the punt for Navasota is number 4, John Lee. And Cuero lines up to punt again. Good snap. Little low line drive punt. And Lee's going to let it roll past him, get down inside the 15. Rolling down, and win is taken inside the 10.
And it's still rolling.
Still going.
And it is still rolling. It is still rolling. It is still rolling. Stop the ball, somebody.
And the ball rolls dead.
At the half-yard line.
What a nice punt. Yeah, Micah, that was kind of a little low punt. The receiver decided not to field it. And,
so that wound up being a 64-yard punt with the roll. From the 35 all the way down to the half-yard line. Yeah, it was a he didn't get much air in it, so I figured he wasn't going to get that kind of roll, but that wind must really be gusting down there at field level, because that thing hit at the 21 and rolled all the way down to the half-yard line.
So Navasota sets up shop there at their own half-yard line. Let's see if we can get a good defensive stop here now, Mike. It'd be nice.
Well, I'm going to say it out loud because I want it to happen. We haven't had a safety yet this year.
Navasota looks a little confused here.
And someone in zone. Somebody.
That's it. All right, Michael, you called it. You called it. I don't know, Mike. It almost looked like the quarterback wasn't ready for the snap.
Well, none of them looked like they were lining up ready. The one lineman looked like he was going to run off the field.
Right.
And he was confused of where he was supposed to be. They were trying to go heavy over because if you look, John, they've got 9 linemen running off the field right now. Those guys were just totally confused where they're supposed to be lined up.
Yep, they looked confused out there. And then it looked like the snap might have come a little early, but it was a little high and left to the quarterback.
Yeah.
And then the good thing about this is they got to punt the kickoff into the wind now. 12 seconds left here.
Yeah, John, they had 9 linemen out there, and the running back and the quarterback. And like I said,
they're confused. Yeah, they weren't really sure.
Quarterback's
where
still
to
trying to
line
get those linemen lined up because they're not used to lining up as tight ends and wing backs.
Right.
And next
Slot
thing
back,
you know is the snap comes and he's not quite ready for it. It bounces off his hand, goes in the end zone, and then it rolls out the back before he can even touch it.
I didn't know you brought your crystal ball with you.
Hey. Okay, I think we're going to return one here, John. How about that?
There you go.
We haven't returned one for a touchdown this year either, John. Let's see if we can get that one to happen.
Williams, Varela, and Ellaby back to receive the kickoff.
Wow, and he's still going to kick it off the tee.
Yep. Alvarado set to kick off.
Oh, and
nice
he
kick.
kicks
nice
it deep.
Kick.
But it goes out of bounds, so we'll get the penalty here.
Let's see. 20-yard line, so we get what at midfield, don't we?
Kickoff goes out of bounds.
Alvarez is telling him to back up here. I think he wants him to kick it again.
Navasota's going to have to re-kick.
All right, they're yeah, that was a very good. I mean, he got a hold of that one against the wind. But yeah, I think we'd have gotten the ball to midfield. So let's see what happens here. It looked good. Then the wind got a hold of it and just sliced it out to the looked like one of my tee shots. All right, Williams, Ellaby, and Varela. Or is that Jones over here now? Okay. And we got a whistle. Stop. No, there's Varela over here.
Right on the play, delay a game.
Delay a game.
Another 5-yard penalty.
Wow.
Moving them back to the 10-yard line now.
Okay, I'm calling it again. I already got a compliment on from somebody texting in about me calling out that safety. I'm calling it, John. Kick return here. Short field, why not? I promise you, if we don't get it in here, Coach Alvarez will go up top first play. I'm calling that right now.
Okay.
Because surely we won't run out this full 12 seconds. We'll still have the wind at our back one more play.
Williams fields it at the
Tyson
midfield.
Williams. Tyson's.
Oh, nice tackle there.
If he'd have beat that one guy, look at that seam up the sideline there, John.
Yeah, he had a little room up there. Nice tackle by Lee. But Cuero takes over on the Navasota 36-yard line.
Ball's at the 36-yard line. Jadarius Taylor on the tackle. Along with Jesse Valdez.
Well, so far it looks like the that punt has really been a weapon for us. Getting the safety and then getting great field position here, Micah. Two-back set, one receiver out left. Handoff around the end to Ellaby. Makes a great move just to get 2 yards out of that. He was stopped about 2 or 3 yards. Well, we got a penalty again.
There's a flag on the play.
We have holding against Cuero.
Yeah, the back got beat, and so he just kind of did what he could do and took the guy down.
Well, that's probably better than a 5-yard loss, right, Micah?
Well, when you're 5 yards deep and you get the penalty, that backs you up 15 yards.
No, the penalty will be from the line of scrimmage. And that's the end of the first quarter.
Ball's now at the 46-yard line, 1st and 20.
Shouldn't have untimed play.
No, we shouldn't. This wasn't a defensive penalty.
Right, wasn't a defensive penalty. So I guess they're going to give us one untimed play to finish that quarter out.
Oh, maybe the clock inadvertently ran.
All right, one back set. 2 receivers out left. It'll pass out to Ellaby. And the bubble screen didn't go anywhere. Maybe a 1-yard gain. And that will be the end of the first quarter now. Well, an interesting first half, Micah.
Yeah, 2 scores apiece here. We just didn't get as many points on our 2 scores, but like I said, that great punt by Jackson Hardwick, pinning them inside the half-yard line. You know, and I said, hey, we haven't had a safety all year, and sure enough, next play, there we go, John.
Well, I said we just got to get rid of these penalties. That's just been hurting us last game and this game also so far.
Well, we started the last 2 drives with a holding penalty on first down. And it's kind of hard when you're playing behind your sticks the whole night to get first downs.
Well, we got some time here. I'd like to thank some of our other sponsors. Engine Service, truck and trailer repair, 24-hour road service. Need your big truck or trailer repaired? Stop by Engine Service and let Edward and his staff take care of you. Located at 985 U.S. Highway 87 South, 275-9195. Also, stop by Lance Tires for all your vehicle maintenance, repair, and tire needs. They offer credit programs for your wide variety of services. 1003 West Heaton. Okay, back to play. We got 2nd and 19. Handoff to Williams from the right side. Not much room there. Pick up about 4 yards.
Gobblers to the 41-yard line.
Make it 3rd and 15.
Gerald Adams on the tackle, along with Joey Dillatore. 3rd down for the Gobblers.
Yeah, John, they showed strength to the left and then rounding the counter back the opposite way and looked like we had a little something there. Just one of the guys snuck through and made the tackle. That would have been a great first down play if we were looking at 1st and 10.
Was that back to pass? Pass was intended for Durham and broken up by number 11, Gerald Adams. Pass was a little late, so gave Adams time to make a play on the ball. So that brings up 4th and 15.
Yeah, the line gave Rosette plenty of time there, and he looked like he kind of double clutched and waited. I don't know if Durham came out of his route late or what, John, but when he threw the ball to him into that wind, Xavier needs to know you got to come back to the ball and give your quarterback a chance because the wind's going to knock it down for you a little bit there.
Hardwick does a little rugby-style kick this time. First time I've seen him do that.
I know talking to the coaches for the game, John, they were talking about that because they figured the wind was coming in tonight. Mm-hmm. And so they practiced all week the rugby punt, trying to cut it through the wind.
And the ball rolls dead on the 15-yard line. Navasota takes over first and 10 there with 11 minutes to go. Is that 11 or 10 minutes? I can't see the goal.
11.
11, okay. Goalpost got me blocked. 2 receivers out right, 1 out left, 1 back in the backfield. Hand off to fake to Randall. And the quarterback, Jesse, takes it up the middle for about a 14-yard gain out to the 29-yard line.
Yeah, DeBoard and Jones on the stop there, but not after he picked up 14 yards.
Same formation. Looks like a little movement there, but Maladrake is this there time to stop Randall for about a 2-yard gain.
Number 11 was on the bottom there, and then Malandrake has cleaned it up.
Okay, so Jevin Mendiola was down there.
Yeah, Mendiola.
Makes it second and about 7, gave him 3 yards on the play. Same formation, 2 receivers out right, 1 out left, 1 back in the backfield. A little fumble on the
again.
snap. Got a little pressure on him. Looks like the board has him. And host of Gobblers then come in there and move him, snapping him all the way back to about the 22-yard line. A 7-yard loss there. That looks like, I don't know if he wasn't ready for the snap again or was a little out to the...
It looks like the last couple of plays, John, that center's been getting it there before the quarterback's ready. We might get a fumble here in a minute.
They get a 6-yard loss back to the 26.
Yeah, they said his forward momentum was stopped, John, and so they marked him up a little closer because we tackled him out of bounds behind the 20.
Yeah. Makes it 3rd and about 15. Or 16, looks like. 2 receivers out left, 2 out right. 1 back in the backfield. Jesse back to pass. Got a little pressure. He takes off running. The board makes.
Oh, the board just slipped through. Malandrakis cleans him up right at the line of scrimmage.
About the 30-yard line. So that'll make up about 4th and 9 now.
Yeah, he ended up getting just past the original line of scrimmage there, John.
Yep. So good play by the board and Malandrakis there.
Well, the officials actually holding it this time. Navasota jumped out there on punt squad again.
That'll be back deep to receive the punt. Nice high punt. That'll be fair catch about the 26-yard line. Elby does have a good set of hands, like Ray's always been saying. He fields those balls very nicely.
Well, you know, Breck has had to play several positions for us this year, John, just from need and moving around and trying to figure out personnel. Honestly, receiver's probably his home position, but he's such a good athlete. You try to get him the ball any way you can.
Yep. So 1st and 10 with 9:06 to go in the second quarter. 1 receiver out right, 2 backs in the backfield. Hand off the middle to Hardwick. He breaks the line of scrimmage and gets out to about the 37-yard line. Pick up about 11 yards. Now they put him back at 36. We're still giving him the first down, 10-yard gain.
Yeah, they ran a little inside trap there, John, and faked the pitch on the outside. And once again, got the linebackers bailing out, and it gave Hardwick just a clean shot right up there till the safeties could get to him.
Little bubble screen out to, I guess it's Durham.
Ellaby again?
Ellaby or Durham, yeah.
No, it's Ellaby.
Ellaby.
42-yard line.
And looks like they're going to give him out to the 41-yard line. 5-yard gain. Makes it 2nd and 5. Little hurry-up offense here by the Gobblers. 2 backs in the backfield. Pitch back to Hardwick. Makes a cut back to the inside. Picks up about 3 yards up to the 44-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and 2. Oh, I gave him up to the 45. Okay, nice mark.
Gain.
Yeah, good mark. 4-yard gain. Makes it 3rd and 1. Elway in the backfield now. 2 receivers out right. Got him offside. Should have a free play here. I don't see any flag.
No flags. Unbelievable. Surely.
And the pass is intercepted at about the 32-yard line. Yeah, Mike, sure looked like they were offsides.
John, that's a horrible call. I know we're not supposed to say something to the officials, but they had 2 guys on our side of the ball when the ball was snapped. So Rosette, thinking he's got a free play, got the guy running a streak up the sideline, and he throws it up. Gets caught up in the wind. The Navasota kid picks it off, and we get no flag on the ground on that. You know, we're both sitting up here in the booth saying free play, he's offsides.
So 1st and 10 for Navasota on their own 32. Jesse back to pass. Takes off running now. He gets out to about the 40-yard line. About an 8-yard gain. Tackle by Malandrakis and
A.J. Arroyo.
Arroyo.
A.J. Arroyo on the tackle.
Yeah, we weren't.
Navasota in their own hurry up here.
Here goes Randall again up the middle to about the 50-yard line.
Randall with the carry out near
Number 11 on the tackle there.
Navasota.
Mendiola again.
Jetta Mendiola with the tackle.
And Navasota going into their own hurry up offense here, but now it looks like it slows down. The coach is resetting them to call a play.
2 receivers out left, 1 out right, 1 in the back. And Jesse back to pass again. And a little low throw there
skips it off the turf.
Number 14.
For Navasota.
More Wilson. Makes it 2nd and 10. And 2 receivers out left, 1 out right. Wingback goes in motion. Hand off to number, I can't tell if that's 5 or 6.
That's 5.
Randall again.
We kept stretching him out till help got there. Oh, we got a man down.
Tackle by Jason Varela.
And Varela on the tackle. Gave him about 2 yards down to the 48-yard line. And we got a man down.
Yeah.
And looks like Maladrakis is walking off. A little help there, Micah.
Yeah, he looks a little gimpy here, John. We'll see what's going on with him when they get him over to the sideline. But it's good that he's up.
Yeah, hopefully he's okay. He's a very good player out there on defense for us.
Yeah, Malandrakis has been one of the most consistent guys we've had on defense this year.
Looks like that left leg's a little gimpy.
Yeah, he's one of the few guys who's taken just about every snap for us this year on defense from the beginning to the end, from the beginning to date, John.
So 3rd and 8 for Navasota on the Quirrell's 48-yard line. 3 receivers out right, 1 out left. Jesse back to pass. Got a little rush on him. Passes over the middle.
Oh.
Almost picked off by Burks, it looks like. So to make 4th and 8 on the 48-yard line.
Well, that was actually Jackson Hardwick, who hadn't played defense in a couple of weeks. And
that's right. He
is
went in
subbing in because Malandrakis came out.
Okay, I thought it was number
Jackson
20.
almost tipped it into the receiver's hands, but the tip surprised the receiver too, and the ball hits the ground. So that brings up 4th and 8, and Navasota looks like they're going to punt it here.
That'll be back to receive the punt. Nice high punt again. Elby lets it go. Takes a good bounce for, looks like, go ball.
Yeah.
And rolls into the end zone.
Yeah.
That was getting closer, Micah.
Well, I was nervous, but Elby had his heels on the 20, and I thought with that win, there's no way that's not where it's going to settle.
Exactly.
He probably should actually put his heels on about the 10.
10-yard line, exactly. But we got lucky. That ball had a little end over end, and it started bouncing, so rolled into the end zone.
Yeah, the Navasota kid was scrambling.
It was close.
Didn't get there until it was about a yard deep in the end zone, John. Well, we got 6 minutes. Let's see if we can go 80 yards here, or
Yeah, they were setting up on 25. Got to be the 20-yard line.
Yes, sir.
But we'll take those 5 extra yards they want to give them to us.
Well,
All right, 6:19 left to go in the half. Squirrel
what
sets up.
started out as a track meet in the first 4 minutes is
Really
slowed to a crawl.
Yeah, surprising. Williams in the backfield, Rosette. Receivers out, one out left, one out right. Hand off to Williams. Around the left side, picks up about 6 yards out to the 26.
Dr. Williams with the Gobbler carry out to the 26-yard line.
Tackled there by a host of the Rattlers.
Victor Torres on the tackle.
Right, Hardwick in the backfield, 3 receivers out left. Now Williams comes back to the backfield. Well, Williams hand off to Williams.
I'll tell you what, that was a good run by Williams because
they had him stopped for no gain or even loss.
the linebackers got him in the backfield,
Yep.
and Williams just keeps going forward and falls forward for 4 yards there.
Makes it 3rd and 1. Yeah, they had him in the backfield. It didn't look like he was going to get any yardage, and nice hard run.
Actually, that was the defensive end, John. I think he was
Number 7,
confused that he came clean so quickly. I think it was just a missed assignment there because we were trying to hurry up.
Oh, the snap goes over to Rosette. He just falls down on the ball about the 16-yard line. That'll bring up 4th and 14. They give us
Once
70.
again, John, we get a little momentum going, and
Yep, 3rd and 1, and ball
Snake
goes
bit.
over. Yep. Well, let's see if Hardwick can get a good punt off here against that wind.
Hardwick
Nice
gets
punt.
off a nice line, low line driver.
Out to the 48-yard line.
Fair kick for the Rattlers at the
About a-
48-yard line.
It's only about a 28-yard punt, John, but into that
it's-
wind,
but
that's
very effective,
a
exactly.
good punt.
So both offenses are starting to make a few mistakes here, Micah.
Yeah.
Slowing everything down.
Well, Gobbler defense needs to bow their neck one more time here and see if we can get a stop and maybe get one more chance to score before the half.
I'd like to set it up at the 47-yard line. Inside handoff to Randall again.
Number 5, Darius Randall with the carry.
Looks like Fournette, DeBoard, and several other Gobblers in there. Number 30 also.
Charles Jerome on the tackle.
That's Case and Jander. Okay. Handoff to Randall again. Looks like we got a whistle.
They got something there. An inverted whistle or something because it
No,
sounded like
we got illegal motion on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we got laundry on this side of the field.
Legal procedure against Navasota.
Back them up 5 yards. Make it 2nd and 11 from the 48-yard line.
It's at least good to see him calling it both ways finally.
All right, 2 receivers out right, 1 out left, 1 in the backfield.
Navasota changing the play
Changed
here
the
at the line of
play,
scrimmage
yep.
based on what we're giving them look-wise. Looked
And
like we had
Randall.
plenty of penetration in the backfield, and
Yep.
then
Looked like Jander on the tackle again with Randall running the ball up to about the Cuero 43-yard line.
Case and Jander on the tackle.
Bring up 3rd and 6.
Devin Angola.
Looks like they're finally going to take their time here. Trying not to give us any time on the clock. Down to 3:04. 2 receivers out left, 1 out right. Randall in the backfield again with Jesse. Handoff again to Randall, breaks loose. Nice saving tackle there by Burks
By 7, J.D. Nataro.
and Nataro, but enough for a first down but now they hurry up again, about the 31-yard line. Handoff again to Randall, up the middle.
Yeah, the Sticks didn't even have a chance to get set up there,
they didn't.
John, before they started running the play.
About a 4-yard gain down to the 27-yard line. Bring up 2nd and 6. Two receivers out left, one out right. Jesse takes snap, handoff again to Randall. Yeah, we had him stop. Oh, he breaks loose.
Oh, he fumbled the ball. One of the linemen picked it up and started rumbling down the field.
Oh my gosh.
Fumble and picked up by 74.
And he carries it down to about the 23-yard line.
Yeah, Randall got 2 yards on the play and then fumbled it, and big number 74 caught the fumble and rumbled forward for 2 more.
That'll bring up 3rd and about 2. Hand off to Randall again to about the 20-yard line for good enough for first down. 1:37 to go in the half.
A.J. Royal on the tackle.
Arroyo made the tackle
Along with Jackson Hardwick. It is a first down for Navasota.
along with Hardwick. Yeah, Hardwick's still out there, I guess. Malin Drake, I don't see him on the side. There he is on the. Looks like they got ice on his ankle, huh? And Jesse keeps the ball this time. Makes a move out to the left. Down the sideline, looks like he ran out of bounds about the 9-yard line. Good enough for first down, though.
Yeah, that'll be 1st and goal Navasota at the Gobbler 9. Yeah, he looked like he was going to try to run inside, and we started squeezing it, and then he just stutter stepped for a second, John, and bounced it and found a little running room.
Hand off, a little whistle again. Timeout, Cuero. Well, 1 minute left in the half here, Micah. Big defensive stand right here.
Yeah, well, we get the ball after halftime,
Right.
John, but we still don't need to go in 21-9 down. 14-9 is a lot more manageable. That still makes it just a one-score game.
Even if you try and hold them to a field goal attempt to make it 17-9, still a one-score game.
Still a one-score game there.
But like I said, the way it started out, it looked like it was going to be a track meet, up and down the field and everything. Now, a few mistakes, fumble snaps and penalties have kind of stymied both the offenses so far.
Yeah, it looks like both of us, whenever we start getting a little momentum going either way, it just one team shoots herself in the foot or the other, or have a bad snap or something happens.
Well, we have a little stop in the action here. We'd like to thank some of our sponsors again. The Cuero Record is a longtime sponsor of the Cuero Athletic Booster Club. Pick up your weekly paper at local businesses. And Standard Printing is a trusted sponsor for your office or teaching supply needs. Go see Jerry at Standard Printing. They offer a wide variety of services such as signs, engraving, back to action. And Randall tried to run out wide that time, and the Gobblers were ready for that play. He stopped him about the 10-yard line.
The board stood up the tackler and strung him out, and when the guy tried to cut back inside, the board came off the tackle and held him up until his friends got there. And I think we got him for about a yard loss there, John.
Makes the 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line. Two receivers out right, one out left. Snap back to Jesse. Takes it up the middle himself, in for the score.
Well, it looked like we had him there on the edge, John, and he just slipped right through.
Right by it, yep. 10-yard touchdown run brings a score 20-9 in favor of Navasota with 25 seconds to go. Alvarado set for the extra point. Little high snap, but good hold by the holder there, and the point after is good. That makes the score 21-9 with 25 seconds. Yeah, that's like I said. It looked like we might have had him stopped there at the line of scrimmage, but he just slipped right through. And
Yeah, I mean, it looked like we had the right call. We just missed him, and then he slipped right through, John. And after he got through that first wave, he high steps in the end zone untouched.
so how about a kickoff return this time, Micah?
Well, I'll take what we can get, John. Like I said, 25 seconds here. I don't know how conservative Coach Alvarez will be, especially with the wind right in his face. You know, he may see what he can get here and then go in and go back to the chalkboard at halftime.
Regroup at halftime, exactly.
Right. It's not that we've played bad, John. It's like you said, we've just been one play here and there is end up killing drives
like
for
I said,
us.
3rd and 1, get a bad snap. 3rd and 1, they're off sides and throw interception. I think you have a free play. So Williams, Ellaby, and Varela back deep. Ellaby's going to field it about it goes over his head. Just take it down. You don't have to come out. There you go. So that'll probably make a decision right there, just to go into the half, trailing 21-9.
On your own 20-yard line with 20 seconds.
25-yard line, 1st and 10.
Two receivers out left, 2 in the backfield. Hand off to Ellaby. He breaks those on the right side.
Oh, and Breck's got some running room.
He's got it down the sideline, down to 40, 35, out of bounds at 35-yard line. I give him 38. That's hard to run there. Looks like they had him stopped pretty much for about a 5-yard gain. He just broke that tackle. And
yeah, we ran the simple GT play there, John, and next thing you know, it opens up and Breck bounces it to the outside, and he's off to the races. Number 20 doesn't catch him there, or 27, excuse me. That puts it a lot more manageable going into the half with the Gobblers getting the ball back after halftime.
Let's see what Coach calls here. I said with that wind, it's just hard to. We got Rosette back to pass. Over the middle, hits Arroyo. It looked like he was trying to try and pitch back, do the little hook and ladder play there.
Yeah.
And timeout Cuero with 2 seconds left.
Yeah, he looked like Jack was going to do the little underneath hook and ladder, and Tyson was coming underneath, but he looked like he was confused. For a second there, AJ's looking for him, and Tyson was already gone.
Already passed him, exactly, yes. And I tell you what, if it looked like Williams would have had a little running room too.
Williams would have probably gone in the end zone untouched because the middle of the field was wide open. He just was past Arroyo before he had a chance to throw him the ball.
So that takes it down to about the 28-yard line with only 2 seconds left. Yeah, with that wind, Micah, just some little intermediate path, which you're going to try and have hit and try and break a tackle or two.
They're either going to throw something underneath and hope we get something tricky out of it, or throw one up and say, hey, maybe we can come down with a jump ball.
Or interference or something.
You know, our wide receivers have been in it at the advantage every week. I think Navasota has probably got the best defensive backs we've had to face this year, but when a jump ball, it's always who wants it more.
And here comes the last play of the half. Rosette back to pass. Oh, nice
and he
pass.
Does throw it up. And you know, Breck was pushed back
like
there.
He was pushed, exactly.
And didn't have a chance to even come back to the ball.
No, I agree.
I think the ball was a little underthrown because of the wind, but we get no call there. Double push to the chest of the wide receiver, and no call.
I agree there, Mike. It looked like LB got pushed a little bit there, and there should have been some call on that. But that's the first half. Score, Navasota 21, Cuero 9.
2020-2021 award-winning Navasota High School Diamondettes. The Diamondettes are under the field direction of Lieutenant Haley Ramirez, Lieutenant Leah Garcia, First Lieutenant Jada Harris, Second Lieutenant Colonel Madison Nelms, First Lieutenant Colonel Alyssa Solis, and Colonel Jasmine Yanes. Officer of the Week is Haley Ramirez. Diamondette of the Week is Rebecca Castañon. The Spirit Award this week goes to Armani Munoz. The Diamondettes are directed by Miss Nicole Phillips and Miss Cindy Sewell. The Diamondettes will now perform their jazz routine. Ladies and gentlemen, for this portion of your halftime entertainment, Navasota High School is proud to present the Navasota Rattler Marching Band. The 2020-2021 Rattler Band is led onto the field by drum major Nick Hernandez. Tonight we present the 2020 Spirit Show featuring the pop hit Hand Clap. Rattler Nation, get on your feet for the Navasota High School fight song. Directors of the Navasota High School Band are Martin England and Dylan Williams. Color guard instructor is Emily Gutierrez. Percussion instructor is Stephanie Meadows. The band would like to give a big blue Rattler thank you to Guaranteed Body Paint for sponsoring our 2020 Rattler band shirts, and to Apple Ford in Brenham, Texas for sponsoring our band shorts. Once again, thanks to the Navasota community for their continued support, and as always, go Rattlers!
Oh, are you keeping warm?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome to the field your award-winning Cuero High School Trotters Dance Team and Fighting Gobbler Band. Tonight we will feature our Trotters with the Gobbler Band rendition of Hit Me With Your Best Shot. Gobbler Band is under the field direction of senior drum majors Xeric Jackson and Rachel Justice. Officers for the Trotters are Captain and 3-year All-American dancer Kaylee Trevino. First Lieutenant and All-American dancer Nevaeh Hopkins. Second Lieutenant and 2-year All-American dancer Senior Valerie Guerrero. Second Lieutenant Sophomore Gabby Sanchez. Social officers are Sarah Scott and All-American dancer Lizzie Ortiz and Dakota Bastine. All-American dancer Haley Hill and Allie Davis. The Trotters are under the direction of Miss Naomi Thuddy. The Trotter of the week is Caitlin Mendez. Now sit back and enjoy the performance.
They were doing it while ago. You gotta do it at the same time. Yeah. We're gonna do it on the way out. Wait. Come on. We'll be right back. Crazy now. Yeah.
Tonight, the Gobbler Band will perform two movements from their 2020 UIL production, Once Upon a Dream, featuring the music of the Eurythmics, Lana Del Rey, and Simon and Garfunkel. The Gobbler Band is under the direction of band directors Ray Corella and Gary Larry. Band, you may now take the field. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the fight song.
Hello, folks. We're back at Gobbler Stadium. Halftime's just about ending. Gobblers are down 21-9. Before we get into the first half recap, I just want to let everybody know that the Lady Gobbler volleyball team beat Navarro in 4 sets just a while ago, and so they have secured that third place spot. If they'd have lost, and then Gonzales would have beat Pleasanton tonight, then there would be a tie, and we'd have had to have a playoff. So the Lady Gobblers are moving on. Probably going to face Bernie next week. So I'm sure you'll see that on the Gobbler Athletic Booster Club website. John, talk a little bit about the first half. You know, this front blew in, and that wind's blowing straight from the north, and looks like it may have affected some of the play, you know, the punts and kicks and stuff. Talk about the first half.
Well, Clay, good to have you back up here now.
Thank you, sir.
Good seeing you again. Yeah, it was an interesting first half. Navasota received the first half kickoff. We're going against the wind, and 2 or 3 plays, they ran 70 yards and had a long touchdown run to go up 7-0 right away. Gobblers got the ball back and responded right away with a quick touchdown of their own to tie it up. And then we had a little offensive struggles there, penalties, bad snaps, fumbles, and everything. But after a couple of series, then Navasota scored again to make it 14-7. We got the ball and couldn't move the ball, but then Hardwick made a great punt, rolled it all the way down to the half-yard line. So Navasota had it on their own half-yard line and had a bad snap, and we got a safety, made it 14-9. And after a couple of penalties, they had a kickoff from the 10-yard line. We got the ball on 30. They're at 36, but we couldn't move the ball. And so then Navasota took back over, and then into the second quarter, Navasota got the ball and we had to punt. They had a short field from our 48-yard line. They were able to score with about 25 seconds left to make it 21-9. We actually had a couple of plays and we got down to about their 30-yard line, but looked like we had a pass to the end zone to Ellerby, and Ellerby got pushed. Nothing was called, so that was the end of the first half there.
You know, Coach Alvarez and I talked about that this morning in the coaches show. Penalties kind of plagued us last week at inopportune times, and it sounds like that they may have been a little detrimental to us in the first half.
Yeah, a couple of times we had 3rd and 1 and would have a holding penalty, and that's what happened when we were down on the 36-yard line. We had a holding penalty that pushed us back, and so we couldn't move the ball in for that touchdown there. But several times we have 3rd and 1, and looked like they jumped off sides that one play, and we had 3rd and 1. So when they jumped off sides, we figured we had a free play. So Rosette tried to go downfield against the wind and had it intercepted, but no flags were called, and so no thrown. So it was really surprising because Mike and I both up here saying we got a free play on there, but it wasn't called. So I'm really surprised at some of these calls that were made that weren't made.
Well, we're fixing to get this second half kicked off. Looks like the Gobblers will receive going with the wind in the third quarter.
Yeah, the first half, Navasota received the ball. They had the option. They actually chose the south end and going against the wind. So here again, they're going to want to win the fourth quarter, it looks like.
Deep for the Gobblers is going to be Tyson Williams. Short, high pooch kick. Wind has affected it. It's a live ball.
Looks like we have it for a minute.
I think we ended up on it, John.
Yeah, that happened on the one kickoff. Ellaby actually was on the 25-yard line. He's calling a fair catch, and he ended up all the way up to the 35 and making a diving catch almost on the ball. That happened, same thing right there. That wind is making, like I say, a big effect.
It makes it dangerous trying to field that thing because it's moving away from you. All right, Gobblers take over with fairly good field position to start this second half at their 48-yard line. I'm sorry, 43-yard line. Two receivers split out to the right, Xavier Durham and LeBron Johnson. Rosette pitches it to Tyson Williams up the mid. I'm sorry, Breck Ellaby up the middle. Good run deep into Navasota territory.
Yeah, the guard and tackle pulled there, made some nice blocks at the line of scrimmage and broke him loose up there. Nice run.
1st and 10 for the Gobblers from the Navasota 25-yard line. Rosette turns and pitches it to Ellaby around the left-hand side. Another tough run in there by Breck Ellaby to get, looks like just inside the 20-yard line.
Oh, yeah. That's because they had a hard time getting the plays in last week, yeah.
Ball down near the 20-yard line.
You're not live. Okay, we can hear you though. Okay, cool. All right, it's going to bring up second and about 4, huh?
It's about like 4 there, Clay, yes.
Rosette fakes, rolls out to his left, throws, and the pass is caught right at the line of first down marker. They used Rosette's strength there, John, rolling him to his left because he's a lefty.
Right, exactly. It looks like he hit Williams out there.
Going to be a first down, so ball's going to be 1st and 10 at the Rattler 15-yard line.
Good drive here to start the second half, Clay, so if we need it.
Yeah, being down 21-9, that's
almost imperative to score in that first possession.
We can make that up if we score right here. Ellaby around the left-hand side, gets the corner, forced out of bounds just inside the 10.
Yeah, good seal blocks on the edge over there. He got him around the corner.
Ellaby with the carry down to the 10-yard line.
5-yard gain. Going to bring up 2nd and 5. If you're just joining us, the score's 21-9 in favor of Navasota, but the Gobblers are knocking on the door. 2 receivers split to the left, 1 to the right. Rosette in an empty backfield. Pitches it to Ellaby around the right-hand side.
Good blocking.
Touchdown, Gobblers.
He's in, yes.
John, we're going to have to learn to quit calling each other Ray because
exactly.
you almost called me Ray
a couple times. Yep.
But that is a pass. That's going to be counted as a pass, even though he looked like he flipped it to him. So touchdown, Gobblers. That touchdown brought to you by Brian Gomez, State Farm Insurance. Our partner in crime, Ray Reese, has sent us some stats. I think you got them over there too, huh, John?
Yeah, I'm trying to bring them up.
Okay. I'll let you after they go for this 2-point conversion, pitch it to Jackson Hardwick over the left-hand side. He bowls in for the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, Clay, they had him about the 2-yard line, but he was not going to be denied.
Nope.
He just kind of backed himself into that end zone for that 2 points.
So with 1:40 into the third quarter, the Gobblers strike and make it 21-17. Talk a little bit about those first half stats.
Yeah, let's see if I can look these up. Looks like first downs, Cuero had 7 and Navasota had 12. Rushing, Cuero 16 rushes for 106 yards, Navasota 27 rushes for 223 yards. Passing yards, we were 7 out of 15, 1 interception for 42 yards, and Navasota only attempted 2 passes, no completions. Punts, we had 4 punts for 148 yards total. They punted 3 times for 97 yards.
4 punts for 148 yards total. That's a pretty good average.
Well, that 1 punt that rolled down the half-yard line was really, really good. Yeah, that's
with the win, huh?
That was very good. Yes.
Deep for the Rattlers is going to be DeAndre Scott. Bo Fournette set to kick this thing with the win, so he ought to get pretty good distance on this thing. Straight down the middle of the field, fielded by Scott just inside the 15-yard line. He brings it out to about the 34.
Looks like Charles Derone got him there at the 34-yard line.
It's not very often you see your nose guard on kickoff team.
The 34-yard line, 1st and 10.
All right, so sounds like the key to this second half is we need to stop number 5.
Number 5,
Darius Randall.
yeah. He's a good running back. So far, they haven't, like I said, only attempted 2 passes, so we just need to be concentrating keying on the number 5.
Yep. He goes in motion, empty backfield, and somebody jumped.
Flag on the play.
Well, last time they called it offsides on us when there was a definite. Now they call it procedure against them. That's good. Got the call right this time.
All right, 1st and 15.
Yeah, that was the first time they sent the back in motion like that, Clay. So.
Quarterback hands off to Randall. He tries to go up the middle and is brought down after a 2-yard gain. You know, John, I think there's some temporary rule changes this year due to the COVID. You see the Navasota coaches way down there just about the 12, 13-yard line.
On the field.
Typically, they have to stay within the 25 to the 25.
Right, and not be on the field like they are.
Not be on the field. So, not sure what rules have changed, but they're definitely not addressing it. So
right, I did not even see that the first half, so I don't know.
I noticed it when I see the quarterback looking over there for the play. All right, here we go. 2nd and 13 for the Rattlers. Quarterback drops back, throws downfield. Got a man caught.
Nice pass.
Driven out of bounds by number 32 to Zyler Jones.
Yes.
That's their first completion of the night.
First completion. That was a nice pass against the wind. Martinez had his man beat. And quarterback put it on a dime.
All right, so big gain there for the Rattlers into Gobbler territory. 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. Quarterback hands off to Randall over the right-hand side. He's dropped after a short gain.
Yeah, it looks
number
like
26.
Looks like Malin Drake, Hardwick got him by the ankle there and kept him for just a short gain.
Going to bring up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, you weren't hearing this. Malin Drake has hurt his ankle the first half. That's why Hardwick is in there now.
Yeah, I see that. All right, Gobbler defense faces a 2nd and 9. Quarterback keeps it himself and is brought down by Charles Deruin. Deruin sniffed that one out from the get-go.
Yeah, Deruin came through just basically untouched. I guess they were trying to do some type of trap or something. He just came untouched and made a nice tackle for a loss.
Dropped him back a yard, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 10. And our statistician, Ray, said that Randall had 15 carries for 142 in the first half. So, like we talked about, that it's imperative that we shut that kid down.
Getting over 9 yards every carry, that's a pretty good average.
Empty backfield. Quarterback keeps it up the middle.
Quarterback draw, and
Charles Deruin bulldogs him down.
Looks like he got enough for the first down, though, Clay.
Tackle of number 1, Jamar Gibson.
Give a congratulations to the 2020 Cuero Ryder Cup team. They beat Yoakum last weekend 22.5 to 9.5 in a 3-day match play tournament. I think you know a little something about that, huh, Doc?
Yeah, the Cuero did real good this time, and it's been kind of back and forth each year. When Yoakum wins in their home course and Cuero wins over here.
Well, congratulations to the Cuero Ryder Cup team. It's always good to beat Yoakum. Hopefully nobody from Yoakum's listening. All right, 1st and 10 for the Rattlers on the Cuero 18-yard line. Looks like they'll spot it at the 17-yard line. Empty backfield again. Quarterback keeps it himself again up the middle, and this time DeRuin's there to stop him.
He sniffed it out there. He wasn't going to let him do it 2 times in a row on him.
65, Charles Rowe with the tackle.
Looks like they're doing a lot of taking number 5 out in motion, kind of thinking they're going to get him out of the play.
Like some wheel route or something. Or
2nd and 9 for the Rattlers. Handoff to Randall around the left-hand side. Gets brought down on a loss by DeBoard.
Great play by DeBoard. He knew what the play was going to be there, it looked like.
Pushes them back to the 20-yard line, so it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 13 for the Rattlers.
2 big plays here coming up, Clay.
Yep.
I don't think they'll be looking for a field goal. Not against the wind, even though the wind has died down a little bit, it looks like.
All right, 2 receivers split out to either side. The quarterback, Jamar Jesse, in the shotgun, and looks like we have an official's timeout. All right, here we go. Quarterback fakes the handoff to Randall, looks to throws across the middle, caught and hit right at the first down marker, John. It's going to be close.
Yeah, it looks like marking about a half a yard short, Clay.
All right. Here we go, 4th and 1.
That was a good sharp pass against the wind again by Jesse again.
4th and 1. The Rattlers are making massive substitutions. Looks like they may bring their power package in. Everybody's tight. Hands off to Randall. He's hit at the line of scrimmage. Not sure.
It looks like
it's going to depend on the spot, John. I don't think he got it.
I don't think he got it the way the line judge is coming in from the far side.
Can't tell from this angle where they spotted it. The Gobbler defense held.
Great stop by the middle of the defense. Just
stopped them on the 8-yard line.
Yeah, that big offensive line didn't get any movement that time on the Gobblers.
That's huge right there.
Big stop.
Now, if we can get another touchdown into this wind or with this wind before the quarter changes, that'll be pretty good. 1st and 10, Cuero from their 8-yard line.
Yeah, that offensive line has us probably 20 pounds a man, but they did not get any movement on that interior.
3 receivers split to the left. Rosette, hands off. Looks like that's Ellaby around the right-hand side. I take that back. That was Tyson Williams, wasn't it, John? Yep, Tyson Williams.
Yeah.
Ellaby was split out.
And Torres made a good stop there.
6-yard gain. We'll give him 5. Rosette hands off to Ellaby going around the left-hand side. Short gain, going to bring up 3rd and about 3.
Yeah, there wasn't much running room that time, Clay. They had it pretty well stopped. Lucky to get a yard or 2 out of that.
Ball's going to be spotted about the 15.5-yard line, 3rd, and we'll give him 2. Big play here for the Gobbler offense. Rosette rolls to his left. He's pressured, throws downfield. Tap knocked away by the Navasota defender.
Oh, he had Williams short, too.
Yes, he did.
Underneath, if he'd thrown it to Williams, it would have been an easy first down.
You're exactly right. He elected to go to the deeper receiver. Got a Navasota player down. Grace Memorial Chapel is a Cuero Gobbler Booster Club Gold sponsor. For your funeral needs, contact former Cuero Gobbler Marcellus Wesley at Grace Memorial Chapel. They will provide a personal touch in celebrating the life of a loved one. They maintain the highest level of professional standards and quality care. Grace Memorial is the offensive player of the game sponsor. We got to be thinking about that. Who's offensive and who's defensive. Right. So.
We did it Saturday morning. Yeah, Clay, I was looking back. Cuero's 3-4 right now, and if they can win out to go 6-4, this is the 50th anniversary of the first state finalists that Cuero had. When Cuero went 6-4 back in 1970 and went all the way to state finals after that. So
that's right.
Maybe we can have a repeat at 50-year anniversary.
That's right. All right, so it's going to bring up a fourth, and scoreboard says 3, so 4th and 3. Gobbler punting team comes out on the field. Jackson Hardwick is your punter. Jaden Nichols is your deep snapper. Good snap, and we have flags on the play. Illegal procedure against the Gobblers, pushing them back 5.
Against the Gobblers.
Deep for the Rattlers is number 4, John Lee. All right, we're going to do it again. Hardwick, end over end kick, fielded by Lee. At least we thought it was.
Get the ball.
We picked it up. He drops it, and he falls on it. But you can't advance it.
Yeah. Did he touch the ball?
I don't know.
No, they're calling illegal touching against us.
What?
They're calling illegal touching against us, Clay. It sure looked like number 4 touched the ball.
So how is that illegal touching?
They're saying he didn't touch the ball.
Maybe they were saying referee timeout. I don't know. They touched their shoulders.
They touched. That's right. They're giving them the ball.
Yep, they're giving the ball right there where the Gobblers touched it. Man, the crowd is letting them hear this. It happened so fast I couldn't really tell, but it sure looked like he touched it.
Yep.
He misplayed that ball in the air, and Coach Alvarez is giving him an earful.
Yeah, it was hard to tell from over here, Clay, if he touched it or not.
Coach Alvarez is pointing further back down the field like that's where the ball ought to be spotted. I think I agree with him. I don't think we touched it right here where it's at. I think we touched it a little further down over here.
Clay, it looked like he grabbed the ball and then kind of fumbled it, and then he picked. No, I'm talking about our player.
Yes.
Looked like he recovered it on about the 40-yard line and carried it down at 30 and kind of bobbled it there. But yeah, I'm still curious to see if they're. It sure looked like their deep receiver back there touched the ball first.
Coach Alvarez is giving him an earful.
He's a little upset.
Along with Adam Arroyo and all the other coaches. So here we go.
Regardless, I guess Navasota gets the ball.
Yep, 1st and 10 from their 43-yard line.
Cuero fans are starting to make a little noise now.
Yeah, they are. Quarterback fakes to Randall, keeps it himself around the left-hand side. Stiff arms one defender, gets into Gobbler territory and is driven down by J.D. Nataro along with a couple other Gobblers.
It sure looked like Mathis was getting held over here.
But no flag. All right. Quarterback Jamar Jesse takes it around the left-hand side for a first down. 1st and 10 for the Rattlers at the Cuero 45-yard line. 3:37 left to go in the third quarter. Hands off to Randall. He bounces it, gets around the corner. cuts it up and gets down to about the 30-yard line. Nice. We have flags on the play, though.
Oh, they did call the hold maybe this time, Clay. They had some good blocking, but knowing it's so good blocking, probably had holding.
That's the reason for the good blocking, huh? Let's hope it's holding.
Well, I mean, it was the same blocking. Call it. Yep.
Good call, John.
I mean, it was the same blocking they did over here a while ago. I mean, but this time they called the hold.
All right, so that run from Randall is negated.
Yeah,
Pushes them back to their 45-yard line.
Yeah, the flanker over there had his hands on the outside of the shoulder just like they did over here a while ago, and they finally called it.
Two receivers split to the left, one to the right. Quarterback hands off to Randall, up over the right-hand side. Ball's in the air.
Oh, looks like it bounced right to him. Well, it's still loose.
It's a scrum, John. I don't know.
Whoever's going to be the looks like
Gobblers are saying it's theirs. Navasota is saying it's theirs.
Play recovered by.
Yes, the Gobblers got it.
Gobblers have it. Clay, that ball was up, bounced around, and hit 5 or 6 players for him.
It sure did.
And then looked like number 7 had it, and I don't know how it got loose from him.
You know, we have an old saying, John, in volleyball when we don't get a when we don't get a call in volleyball, and then the next point goes to us, we say the ball don't lie.
The ball doesn't lie.
And the ball don't lie right there. We should have got that muffed punt, and then they fumbled it. Cuero gets it.
Right, so it evens out.
Evens out. Yes,
Clay.
sir.
Exactly.
1st and 10, Cuero from the Navasota 44-yard line.
Big chance here, Clay.
Rosette hands off to Tyson Williams around the left-hand side. He tries to stretch it, cuts up. Still going, reversing the field, got some blockers. Down to the inside the 20. He's going to score, folks. There's a flag on the play.
Flag on the play, Clay.
Gee whiz.
Clay, they had him stopped about the 40-yard line, and they got to call a hold down here too on the end. But I'm afraid they're going to get a hold on there.
Yep. Gosh almighty.
Yeah, they had him stopped about the 40-yard line, and he just kept those legs turning and broke back to this side. And
reversed the whole field. Man, this is coming back, I'm afraid, folks.
I could see the end over here, the split end on downfield blocking. He had his arms on the, what do they call it, illegal shift?
No, they called holding.
Oh, holding. Okay, I knew holding down here.
That's what the white hat signal was holding.
Okay.
So. All right, so.
Once again, Clay, those penalties are just killing us.
Yep. This holding call is going to push the Gobblers back into their side of the field. Going to be 1st and 20 at their 46-yard line. 3 receivers split to the left for now. All right, Rosette in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap, hands off to Ellaby around the right-hand side. He tries to cut it up field and is brought down at about the 49-yard line of Navasota.
Yeah, good backside pursuit by that defensive end, number 7. I think that's Castaneda. No, it's Torres.
Torres, yep.
Yeah.
So the Gobblers get some of it back, bring up second and about 15. Three receivers again split out to the left. Tyson Williams lined up behind Rosette. Rosette rolls to his left, throws downfield. Got a man wide open. Breck Ellaby caught.
Nice catch.
Making people miss. Down inside the 30 to about the 27, 28-yard line.
Ellaby was wide open.
Wide open.
Jumped up, made a nice catch, a couple of moves.
Yes, he did. Going to 1st and 10 from the Navasota 27-yard line. Gobblers go quick here.
It'd be nice to punch it in and still have that wind to kick off with.
Yep. Pitches it to Ellaby over the left-hand side. He's got some room down close to the 20. Good run there.
Had a little small opening and found it and cut back and threw it.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 21-yard line. 2nd and 4.
Ball's at the 21-yard line. 2nd down, Gobblers.
Ellaby and Hardwick in the backfield. Now Ellaby shifts out.
Might be Hardwick time, I think.
You're correct. Up the middle, gets the first down.
When you need that first down, Hardwick is always hard to bring him down, keep him short of that first down.
You're exactly right. As the clock goes under 1 minute, and it looks like we have a official timeout.
Yeah, he's just checking the first down. Checking the first down or not.
All right, so first down, Gobblers.
Don't be throwing another flag on us.
First down for Gobblers at the 17-yard line.
Cuero comes to the line with Hardwick and Ellaby in the backfield behind Rosette. Ellaby shifts. Rosette hands off to Hardwick again over the right-hand side. He bounces, got some room down just inside the 5.
He stumbled just a little bit there, Clay. Otherwise, I think he was in for the touchdown. Ellaby made a good block out here.
Yeah, there was some good blocking out there. 1st and goal from the 4, folks, with 30 seconds left to go in this quarter. You know the Gobblers are trying to get this thing in the end zone before the quarter's over. Ellaby lined up behind Rosette. Pitches it to Ellaby over the right-hand side.
In there.
For the touch, easy score, folks.
Yeah, some beautiful
blocking.
The guard and tackle pulled out there, and they just obliterated everybody, got him completely out of the way for him.
That touchdown brought to you by Brian Gomez, State Farm Insurance, with 6 seconds left to go in the third quarter. The Gobblers go up 23-21.
Clay, with that blocking, I think you could have scored that touchdown.
Thank you. Appreciate the vote of confidence. Bo Fournette will kick this thing with the win. I bet he's thankful for that. High snap. DeBoer puts it down, and Fournette puts it through. So, folks, with 6 seconds left to go in the third quarter, that brings the score to Cuero 24, Navasota 21.
Well, Clay, once again, we started with the penalty, but able to overcome it this time. Nice pass out there to Ellaby for that long gain when we had 2nd and 15. So it's good to overcome that penalty for this time.
You are correct.
And good start for the second half here for the Gobblers.
That was a good first. That was a good quarter for them all around.
Yes.
Two scoring drives.
Some defensive stop.
Yep.
Sponsored by Brian Gomez State Farm.
Well, getting the fumble and then stopping them on 4th and 1 on the inside the 15-yard line there. That was huge. Very huge.
You're exactly right. Deep for the Rattlers, DeAndre Scott, along with Xavier Steptoe. As the ball blows off the tee. This is football weather, John. Came out of that volleyball game, and it was brisk and cool.
Didn't it?
It felt good. Goes over Scott's head out of the back of the end zone. So
yeah, Clay. He thought he was going to field it about the 7-yard line, and the ball just kept carrying. And then he got worried. It looked like he said, "Do I need to go field that ball or not?"
And he fell down trying to do it. So.
Yeah, but I guess when you went into the gym, it was nice and warm, and it came out of there, that nice brisk wind blowing, and temperature dropped about 10 or 15 degrees on you.
Yep, and then we're supposed to have a colder one on Monday, I heard.
Yes.
Arctic blast. So.
All right, let's see if we can get on the defensive stop here, Clay.
1st and 10, Navasota from their 25-yard line. Quarterback hands off to Randall. He shakes out of one tackle and takes it out to about the 30 for about more than the 30 with the help of his blockers.
I thought Fournette was going to get him for a loss there, but just couldn't quite wrap him up.
And that is the end.
So that's the end of the third quarter, folks, with the Cuero Gobblers leading the Navasota Rattlers 24-21, thanks to 2 touchdown drives by the Cuero Gobblers. Corbo Custom Pools will help their clients reimagine their backyards and collaborate to create a space they will enjoy for years to come. They use exclusive diagrams, state-of-the-art materials, and hands-on craftsmanship for your in-ground pool and outdoor living environment. Give them a call at 361-648-7640. Corbo Custom Pools is a gold sponsor of the Cuero Gobblers All Sports Booster Club. They are also our defensive player of the game sponsor.
Yeah, like I said, Clay, this third quarter was just pretty much all Gobblers. You know, a couple of good offensive drives and a good fourth down stop inside our own 15-yard line, and then getting that fumble recovery. It's everything went our way that third quarter.
So now we have to keep up that intensity into the wind and defend Navasota with the wind.
Yeah, their quarterback made a couple of good passes against the wind this quarter. I mean, it's you go 0 for 2 in the first half, and he's 2 for 2 in the second half against the wind. So we maybe we need to watch out for that passing a little bit.
All right, 2nd and 2 for the Rattlers. Ball spotted at their 33-yard line. 2 receivers split out to the right, 1 to the left.
Quarterback they had motion.
Quarterback
play.
takes a high snap, hands off to Randall up the middle. Big gain, close to Gobbler territory, no flags on the play.
It sure looked like his right tackle moved for the snap.
Ball marked at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10, Navasota at their 46-yard line. Navasota is a no-huddle offense. They look to the sidelines for the play, then they run it. Hand off to Randall again, up the middle. Too much of a gain there, John.
Yeah, that's been their bread and butter play off that left side over there.
2nd and 1.
That run puts the Rattlers into Gobbler territory close to the 45-yard line.
Got some delay in stopping action again, Clay. I don't know what they're discussing this time.
I don't either.
Timeout on the field by the officials.
Yeah, Randall off that left side has been pretty much their bread and butter play.
All right, 9-yard gain, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, I don't know what all that was about.
I don't either. Maybe where they're going to go eat afterwards. I don't know. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Again, handoff to Randall. This time, the Gobblers were there. Big Thomas Metter was there to drop him for a no gain.
Yeah, he came across pretty much untouched. And
Thomas Metter has been out for most of the year.
Yeah,
and they welcome his size back.
Good to see him back. We were talking about that in the first half.
All right, big play here, 3rd and 1. Quarterback keeps it himself over the left-hand side after faking to Randall. He's going to get the first down.
Jamar Jensen with the quarterback keeper and a first down.
Brought down by Xavier Durham, but not after a Rattler first down.
We got a Navasota player down again.
Yep.
Play.
It's going to be 1st and 10 Navasota from the Cuero 41-yard line when play resumes. Energy Waste is a longtime gold sponsor of the Cuero Gobblers Athletic Booster Club. They are a full-service rental company with modern equipment and exceptional employees that believe in customer service. In business since 1986, they are committed to excellent customer service. Contact Energy Waste at 361-275-2220. Doc, you said you had a score, a district score. What?
No.
What was? I thought you said earlier you had a district score.
No, I don't have his. Oh well, that earlier. Let's see. Giddings was getting beat by Smithville 8-6 at halftime.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah.
That would help the Gobblers if Smithville could pull that off. But they got to take care of business
Take
tonight
care of business
here.
right here, exactly, yep.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10, Navasota. Quarterback fakes and throws out in the left flat. Brought down by Bo Fournette.
Bo Fournette looks like he got more than a little help from Burks, I think.
But not after a 6-yard gain.
Xavier stepped up with reception for the Rattlers. Ball marked at the 35-yard line.
2nd and 4. 2 receivers put out to either side. Handoff to Randall. He tries to go somewhere, but goes nowhere. Lucas DeBoard.
And looks like
Jackson Hardwick
and DeRowan. Yeah, they met him right there at the line of scrimmage, Clay, and didn't let him get for no gain at all.
The 3 seniors said, "Nuh-uh, you're not going anywhere." 3rd and 4.
Well, they're spreading this out, Clay. I want to watch that quarterback up the middle again.
Yep. Fake the handoff, looks to throw, pressure.
Got a little pressure on him.
Brought down by Thomas Metter. Big Thomas Metter got to the quarterback, dropped him for a loss, 4th and 9.
DeRone came up with the ball, but I think he was down. Yeah, we had good pressure up the middle there. And really only a 3-man rush, it looked like, Clay. So.
Yeah, big play there for the Gobbler defense. Now
Now
the Rattlers have a decision to make here. They're going for it. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Quarterback drops straight back.
Oh,
is hit. Picked off! Picked off by Charles DeRuin. Big Charles DeRuin picked it off after the quarterback was hit.
Yeah, it looked like
it deflected the pass a little on the hit, and DeRuin picked it off.
Yeah, it looked like Lucas DeBoard had a little pressure on him. Got right as the quarterback was getting ready to throw, he got a hit on him, and the ball ended up sailed short, and DeRuin just
heck of a catch.
Yeah, heck of a catch.
All off balance and stuff.
Yes.
All right, so big turnover there to stop that drive for the Gobblers.
Another 4th down stop by the Gobblers.
That was huge. Now, with 8:20 left to go in the game, if the Gobblers can get this thing down there and punch it in, that'll help them drastically. Rosette takes a snap, hands off to Ellaby. He bounces it around the right-hand side, still on his feet.
Oh, nice hard run.
Yeah. Driven out of bounds, but not after a pretty good gain.
Yeah, it looked like the defensive end over there had him for no gain or even a loss, and he just spun out of that tackle.
Yep, 6-yard gain.
Managed to pick up 6 yards, a good hard 6-yard gain.
Gobblers come to the line. Single receiver split out to the left. 2 backs lined up behind Rosette. Pitches it to Ellaby. He jukes one man out of his shoes and gets close to the first down, John.
I think he got it. Yeah, they had him pretty much no gain.
He stopped on a dime.
Yeah, he stopped on a dime, and then about the 45-yard line and made another little turn and picked up 4 more yards out of there, and so got the first down.
And we have another injured Rattler on the field. Stop by Partners for a vehicle parts and service. Partner Chevrolet is now part of the Benny Boyd Group. Partner Chevrolet is our game sponsor. Actually, I think our game sponsor is Spinning Top. This was written probably a couple of weeks ago. Located in historic downtown Cuero, the Spinning Top has something for all of your gift, antique, clothing, accessory, and decor needs. With over 20 vendors and affordable prices, you'll be glad you stopped by. The Spinning Top is our game sponsor tonight, folks. We thank them for their sponsorship.
Yeah, Clay, two good hard runs there by Ellaby. Got that first down for us. I mean, he looked like he was stopped both times for no gain and able to get 6 yards both times on him.
Yep, ball is spotted at the Cuero 49-yard line, 1st and 10, as the trainers for Navasota tend to their player.
Yeah, good 7-minute drive here would be nice and punch it in. And
right.
Yeah, Navasota players up. I mean, helped off. So Clay, what place is the volleyball team in the district now?
They're in 3rd.
Okay.
Yeah, they're in 3rd, and most likely will play Bernie. Next Friday.
Okay.
Probably play a warm-up game next Tuesday against Goliad. That's what was originally scheduled until we had Gonzalez beat Navarro on Tuesday, went through a kink and things, but then us winning tonight puts us in sole 3rd. So,
okay, good.
Yeah, they played a great game tonight. Navarro, the two district, well, it's a hard district, but Navarro is usually a tough one for us to win, and we pulled it off tonight. You know, it's only a 5-team district and 4 teams go, so somebody's going to be one person sitting home, and I'm glad it's not us. All right, so the injured Rattler made it off the field. The clock is put in play, and the Gobblers come to the line. Rosette. Hands off to Tyson Williams. He keeps his feet. Boy, John, they had him, and
number 33 had him for a 2-yard loss. And I don't know how he got out of that.
Put his hand on the ground and popped back up and kept running for a big gain. And we have another injured Rattler.
Yeah, we had a little extracurricular activity out there is what would happen, Clay.
Is it really?
Yeah, a little talking there.
Well, that's why I got you here. I'm glad you saw that. I'm watching the ball, so thank you for that. All right, 2nd and 4.
Yeah, that's 3. That's 3 good hard runs in a row. Twice by Ellaby and once by Williams there.
All right, Hardwick and Ellaby in the backfield. Now they shift. Rosette pitches it to Ellaby. He cuts it up. Makes one man miss down inside the 40, down inside the 30, and driven out of bounds. Another nice run there by Breck Ellaby.
Yeah, he was being dragged out of bounds, and they still couldn't get him down, Clay. I mean, he just broke another tackle and made a good cut, and he was down the sideline.
They made that shift where Hardwick went from fullback to tight end, and got him another blocker out there and ran behind that. 1st and 10 from the 28.
Yeah, the linebacker came across, but he just got blocked out of the play and gave a lot of room for Ellaby to make a good cutback and run.
All right, Rosette in a shotgun. Jackson Hardwick shifts to tight end again. Pitches it to Ellaby the other way. He cuts upfield.
Yeah, good block by 77.
Yep. Good run to get 5 yards. Maybe 6.
Little extracurricular activity again. We need to calm down, Clay.
Yep.
That's not time to be getting our little tempers going.
Yep, you're right. Too much on the line to be acting a fool. 5:47 and counting. They have not stopped the clock, and they're letting it run. Second and 5. Ellaby and Rosette in the backfield. The give is to Ellaby around the left-hand side. He tries to bounce it, and he does. Still gets positive yardage, doesn't he, John?
Yeah, he got putting about no yard. Looks back to the line of scrimmage, Clay.
Okay.
Yeah, that time the linebacker forced him outside and everything, and pursuit caught up with him.
One good thing is that clock keeps running.
We got to score, though.
Got to score. You're exactly right. 3rd and 5. Big drive here. 2 receivers split out to the right. Tyson Williams lined up behind Rosette. They jumped. Flags fly.
This time they
Free
threw the
play.
flag.
And Rosette goes down. So
See, that was the exact same thing that happened in the first half, Clay.
And no flag.
No flag. And that's when we thought we had a free play, so we just threw it downfield, got the interception.
all right, so that's going to push this thing maybe to a first down.
Close to a first down, yes. Here we are discussing.
They're
again.
talking about it, though.
Here we are
That's not
discussing
good
That's
when they're
never
talking
good.
about it.
That's never good.
We got flags on that side and flags on this side. Hopefully they don't say offsetting.
I'm like you, Clay. I don't like this when they're sitting there discussing, but it looked pretty obvious.
Exactly. Our statistician from home, Ray Reese, says that Randall has only 28 yards on 10 carries in the second half. So, that was one of the keys to the Gobblers. We talked about it for the second half, and the Gobblers have stepped up to the plate
Right
on that
after
deal.
he would have had 15 carries for 142 yards in the first half.
Yes, sir.
And they're still sitting out here discussing this,
Man,
Clay.
this isn't good. What?
They're calling it dead ball. This is the Clay. This is
what?
This is,
They blew the whistle and they shouldn't have. Is basically what happened, I think. They jumped. We hit the ball and then they blew it dead instead of letting the play go.
Okay,
Yeah,
but then we get to 5 yards.
I don't understand this, Clay. This is this.
Holy cow!
But like
I don't
I say, yeah,
understand this. Two flags flew, and they're not marking nothing off. They didn't wave any flag off.
Yeah, I don't know. Inadvertent whistle. I don't have no idea. That's just crazy. Just
All right,
crazy.
here we go. 7 seconds on the play clock. Hands off to Tyson Williams. He cuts it up field, close to a first, John.
It looks like they're going to give it to him.
Williams with the carry for the Gobblers.
That was almost a disaster. Him and Rosette, Williams and Rosette collided. All right. It's right on the first down marker line. Official stopped the clock, I guess, for measurement.
The lineman over there is signaling first down.
Yes, he is. Okay.
The line judge, excuse me.
Good tough run there by Tyson Williams to get that first down. Ball's going to be spotted at the Navasota 18.
I'm sure our linemen were signaling first down, too.
Jackson Hardwick lined up behind Rosette. The give is to Hardwick, right up the middle. Big hole. Touchdown,
up the
Jackson
middle.
Hardwick. Touchdown, Cuero Gobblers. That is huge right there, folks.
Clay, that hole, that C just parted right
You
there.
could have ran through that
Yeah,
one.
right. I could have made that one.
That touchdown brought to you by Brian Gomez, State Farm Insurance. With 3:50 left to go in the game, Jackson Hardwick puts it in the end zone. Point after to follow. And Fournette drives it through.
Yes, sir.
To make it 31-21, a two-possession game, folks. That was huge for the Gobbler chances.
Yeah, Clay, we took off about 4.5 to 5 minutes of the clock and everything, so only leading them 3:50. So that's a huge drive there. And some hard. I mean, Clay, there was several hard runs that we were stopped for no gain, and we still got 5 or 6 yards out of it. So
Breck Ellaby, Tyson Williams made great runs, and then Hardwick finished it off.
But like I say, that line just opened up a hole there for him, and it just there was no. He basically went in untouched.
Yep, you're exactly right.
Of course, they're going to get some good field position here.
Yep, with this
I would just
30-mile-an-hour wind.
I would just do a little pooch up to about the 30-yard line. Hope they fair catch it right there. Don't give them a chance to run it back.
And the Grange 49-70 over the Gobblers.
I did a little squib kick.
Squib kick.
All right, that's not
Rattler
bad.
drops on it.
We'll take it.
Didn't hear the score, but Mr. Jacopinelli said that LaGrange was over Gonzales.
Yeah, I don't know if I heard right, 49-7, something like that.
Okay.
It sounded like. I may be wrong.
All right, here we go. Navasota has the ball 1st and 10 from their 37-yard line with 3:48 left to go in the game, down by 10 points.
Well, let's see if they're going to start airing it out now, Clay.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Wide receiver jumped.
Oh,
the running back moved,
we
but
got good. Oh, we tried to strip the. Okay.
good tackle there by J.D. Nataro to finish that thing off.
Yeah, we had 3 guys over there sniff that one out.
Gain of about 6.
We'll give them that all day, Clay.
Yep. Quarterback drops back.
Got a wheel route going.
Throws it out of bounds. You're right. He was looking at that wheel route, and Randall stopped running.
Yep. Passes out of bounds anyways, but yeah, he was.
But Bo Fournette was right there with him.
Bo was right there, yep. Well, I said Randall wasn't putting much effort in that.
No, he wasn't. All right, here we go. 3rd down for the Rattlers. Two receivers split to either side. Quarterback looks to his right, throws out in the left flat, and incomplete.
Yeah, it was tipped. I didn't see it tip, but this Fournette may have tipped it because the referee did the signal.
4th and 5.
Here we go.
Yeah, big stop right here coming up, Ray, if we can do it. And Clay,
Yep.
Ray Clay.
They're bringing a blitz. Quarterback's pressured.
Oh,
Gets out of it.
Well, we still got 3
But
guys right
it
there.
still gets taken down for a loss.
Yeah, like I say, had good pressure from the linemen, and then the backers came in there and brought him down. Looked like Hardwick.
A.J. Arroyo was back there giving him the first pressure. Yeah. Good ball goes over on downs with 3 minutes left to go in the game. Navasota does have all their timeouts left, though.
Well, just to make them burn them, right, Clay?
Exactly.
Give a heavy dose of Hardwick and Ellaby and Williams now.
Yeah, you got it. Rosette hands off to Ellaby. He cuts it up, tries to reverse field, then he goes down.
Still got 4 yards out of it, Clay, so good little hard run. They're using the first time out.
Yep.
Yeah, 1 first down will pretty much do it for us, Clay.
I think you're right. That last drive was an 8-play, 63-yard drive, all on the ground. Took 4 minutes and 30 seconds off the clock.
Just what the doctor ordered, right?
You got it.
Need to call over to Roland over there and tell him to take one of those timeouts off the scoreboard.
Yeah, exactly. All right, here we go. We have some district updates. Gonzales, like you said, is losing to LaGrange 49-17. Giddings is a final up on beat Smithville 18-15.
Wow.
Ball's handed off to Hardwick. No gain on the play. Navasota burns her second timeout.
Yeah, Torres and Woodard over there on the right side made a good defensive play, kept him from getting on the outside. Clay probably 3rd and 6. Maybe 2 plays, because I don't think you want to even attempt to try and punt.
Correct.
I don't think you gain much yardage against this win.
Yeah. Two minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the game.
Yeah, I just need to get Ray.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 6 for the Gobblers. Ellaby lined up offset. Rosette's going to throw it. No, he's going to keep it. No, he dumps it over the middle.
Yeah.
Caught.
Got Johnson.
Caught by number 3,
Johnson,
LeBron
yeah.
Johnson.
That's your
and
first down.
That's a first down, and that will probably do it, folks. Navasota will burn their last time out. But that was huge.
Yeah, I'm like you. I was surprised we're going back to throw the pass, but Rosette made a good scramble out there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely, yeah. They're holding on to that timeout, but just 2 minutes left.
Oh, they didn't burn it, did they? I thought they burned it. Misdirection, handoff to Hardwick up the middle. Gets inside, gets right to the 20-yard line.
Inside the 20-yard line for the Gobblers. Second down.
Brings up 2nd down and about 6. Gobblers are milking that clock.
Milk it down this time. We hiked that last snap with 12 seconds left on the play clock. I was kind of surprised, Clay, but we're going to milk it down this time.
Better hurry. Oh, we called.
I think we called timeout.
We got
just
the timeout. Yep. Which is fine. I mean, you know.
Oh, absolutely. No. Milk it down as far as you can. Exactly. So they can stop at one time. 2nd down. Yeah, they could get the ball back with 20 seconds left or so, 10 seconds. So. About go offense.
All right, here we go. Hand off to Ellaby over around the left-hand side. Gets down inside the 10, still going, tough running inside the 5.
Good hard run.
Inside the 5-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Gobblers.
So 1st and goal for the Gobblers with 58 seconds left to go in this thing. What do you think they do, John? Take a knee or?
Oh, do the victory formation. Yeah, I would, Clay. Looks like we're going to run a play, though.
Yep, pitched it to Ellaby over the left-hand side. He gets in. He gets in.
Well, I guess if you need point differential, Clay, you may want to need to do that.
Yep.
I didn't even think about that.
Gobblers line up for the extra point. And he knocks it through. So with 35 seconds left to go in the game, that brings the score to Cuero 38. Navasota 21.
Yeah, some good hard runs there and a nice third down pass by Rosette.
Yoakum 13, Hallettsville 42.
Hallettsville 42-13 over Yoakum.
Just a reminder, that last touchdown sponsored by Brian Gomez State Farm.
That's right. That last touchdown was sponsored by Brian Gomez State Farm Insurance. Sorry about that, Brian. I was kind of half asleep on that one.
So, Clay, after a first half of 9 points, we've gone for a 29-point explosion here in the second half. And,
20
and holding Navasota to nothing.
You're exactly right. Holding them to 0. Some adjustments were made at halftime,
Absolutely.
don't you think?
Absolutely. Right, and Randall's been stopped. How many yards does he have in the second half?
$28 yards.
After a 142-yard first half, that's yeah.
No, it's a nice night for the kid, but
oh, yeah,
wow,
absolutely. That first half was
we shut him
night.
down in the second half. That was key.
Yeah, and after Navasota scores a touchdown late in the half, the first half, to make it 21-9, it's easy to get down, but Cuero came out firing in the second half. A couple of fourth down stops were huge.
All right, so 27 seconds left to go. Navasota chasing 17 points. They're going to try to make this thing closer. Nope, they hand off to the running back up the middle.
A different running back that time.
Yep, number 25. Logan Arrington.
That's good. Let some other guys get in there, get a few reps in. Looks like they're just going to be satisfied to let the clock run out.
Yep. So, folks, after a 29-point explosion from the Cuero Gobblers in the second half, they take this tough district game, 38-21. John and I have the offensive and defensive players of the game to announce, and it looks like the defensive player is going to be Charles DeRuin.
Yeah, he made a lot of, especially the second half, some good tackles up the middle there and just stopped. That's why number 5, Randall, only had the 28 yards the second half.
You're right.
And then that interception.
The acrobatic interception.
I don't think many defensive backs could have made that interception.
You're exactly right. And our offensive player is going to be a co-offensive player pick. We're going to take Jackson Hardwick and Breck Ellaby. Those two gentlemen combined for over 200 yards rushing. Before the touchdown a while ago, that last touchdown, Ellaby had 135 yards. And on that drive there, he added to that. So, and then Hardwick had eight rushes for 90 yards. So
and a couple good touchdown runs.
So those two guys right there carried the load on the ground for the Gobblers, and Charles DeRuin made things happen on defense. So those are our offensive and defensive players of the game. The offensive player of the game, those two gentlemen, Hardwick and Ellaby, is sponsored by Grace Memorial Chapel. The defensive player of the game, Charles DeRuin, that's sponsored by Corbo Custom Pools. So, folks, we appreciate you listening. It was a great game. I came in at halftime and we were down 21-9, John, and man, Gobblers didn't do anything but score the second half.
You're the good luck charm.
I guess so. So anyway, the Gobblers next week on our plate we have Oscar. Can you help me out here? Smithville next week. So tune in on next Friday night at 7:30 to listen to watch and listen to Gobbler football, folks. We appreciate you listening, John. I appreciate you helping out. You've been a mainstay in this booth for the past 3 weeks, so I appreciate that.
Well, I'm glad to help out any way I can, and thank Dr. Dyer for coming in the first half and helping out too. He did a great job.
Yep. Well, folks, thanks for listening. We'll catch y'all next week.